Hey guys, welcome back to the Wingfulness podcast. And I'm your host, Moki, and this is my co host or host as well.
Aiden, we're back for another episode, and just to preface, our ball knowledge is not that much of ball knowledge. Yeah, I don't know.
Bars.
We don't really know that much. I don't know that much, at least.
Um,
Let's just get into the the hot take. I want to
yeah,
hear this. I want to hear what it is.
yeah, it's not great. Also, I don't know why I said host and co host earlier. We're both hosts, doesn't make a difference. But the hot take was on me this week. And honestly, I've also been pretty busy, so has Aiden. This hot take's kind of, at least to me, kind of mid, but hopefully y'all can debate about it if you even watch this. So my hot take is almost every record in the NBA currently is going to be broken because I think, uh, especially offense, stats are inflated, and because of the way the game is played now, it is so much of a faster pace. Um, that all these records, especially all time records, are going to be broken pretty easily. You're going to see people in the scoring leader is going to be what's it called? Going to be also being kind of broken by players who you really don't think would be broken, uh, at
What?
all. If that makes sense. Um,
What?
it's just that it's just with everything.
S- So, so like,
Um,
so like, let give some examples of what
okay, so
records.
obviously Steph Curry currently holds the record for threes. Um, and everyone was like, okay, well that's pretty
Yeah.
much untouchable. And then here comes Con Canupo, who's already on track to break that said record. He already has the most record for most threes made by any rookie. He holds the
Hmm.
record for Austin most in Charlotte. He's currently with the most three pointers made in the league as a rookie, which is crazy. And guess who's
Yeah, that's
behind him?
crazy.
Lamelo Ball, his
Lamelo.
partner, which is also crazy as hell. Talk about a little bit about that later on. But that's one record. And then, as we already know, and you probably already know and heard of, Wilt Chamberlain's 20-point record streak was broken by Shea
Yeah. Yeah.
a couple weeks ago. He did it, and he is still pushing on to that. I know
To
people
be
have,
fair, to be fair, Wilt's record would have been longer.
but he got injured or something. I think it was, or
He got ejected
he got
by.
ejected. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that's exactly what I was just about to say. But even still, the fact that Shea is the only one and who has broken it, not LeBron, not all these other guys who has longevity. It's with Shea, who's only been here for
Okay, well that's
like
different.
7 years. You
No
know,
one's beating LeBron's 10-point record though, right?
I give Shea a couple years, man. I don't know. I don't know. This is what I'm
Couple
saying. Where
years.
a couple more, not a couple years, but like I said, I have no idea. And as we've seen, all these records from like 10, 15 years have already been broken. All right. And I heard this on a podcast today from,
Okay.
what is it? Uh, I can't think about what it said on. It's another of the board podcast I was watching today. There's some controversy behind DeMar DeRozan and this random dude. I don't know who it was. His name was Carson. No idea. They were just saying Carson. I didn't pay too much attention. He put a tweet out who was like DeMar DeRozan um, is going to have the uh, most points, or is going to be top 10 in points after like so and so years. And currently, he's on pace. If he plays, I think another 1 or 2 years, he's on pace to be in top 10 all time for scoring and or for points,
Hmm.
right? And that's just based off longevity. No, he is a bucket getter. He is very talented and skilled. I'm not taking anything away from him, but he's not a Hall of Fame player. And everyone above him, right? As what Pierre even said, it was like, okay, top 10 players all time in points: LeBron James, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Karl Malone, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Durant,
Jamar.
Michael Jordan, Dirk Nowitzki, Wilt Chamberlain, James Harden, and DeMar DeRozan. That would be the list. And he'd be above people like Shaquille O'Neal, Carmelo Anthony, Moses Malone, Alvin Hayes, who I don't really know, but Russell Westbrook,
Okay.
Hakeem, Scott,
Okay.
Steph, Tim Duncan, all these ones, as like I said, especially the longevity ones, or just totals, are going to be broken by new players, just based on how the game is and how stats are inflated now. Um, and like we never thought Oscar Robinson's triple double thing was going to ever be broken. And then boom, Russell Westbrook breaks it, and then now Jokic is just is catching up and destroying it. And Jokic isn't even that old yet either, whereas Russell Westbrook's pretty old by now. Um, and it's like all these records that were deemed to be unbreakable have just all started to be pretty much breakable, you know. And I know the game changes and everything, but I still feel like a lot of stats are somewhat inflated. Um, Especially with the usage of stars more now compared to back then. I think it's it's just bound to have almost every record pretty much be broken within, to me, the next 20 years. Almost all of them. Besides maybe the LeBron
Almost
one,
all of
because
them.
I don't know who's gonna catch LeBron, but maybe even maybe LeBron could
I
be
don't think there's
broken.
a single player that's close at all
To what? Bring LeBron's?
to LeBron's record
Yeah,
at
yeah.
all,
That
just
one
in
I don't think.
general.
Yeah, that one I don't think will be broken.
I
But who
think
knows? We still got a lot of years left.
I
But
think I'm pretty sure if LeBron's, because his doesn't count postseason. Um, I think Jordan would would have the most if they counted postseason, but it's just regular season.
oh,
But
really? I did not know that. Damn. Okay.
something like that. I don't know, but almost all the records. Like, what about the Wilt records, man? He has some crazy fucking
What?
records, dude.
Let me name some records and let me see if I can
I don't
dispute
fucking
though.
know. I let me see if I can.
Hey, almost even the hundred
Let
point
me.
one, that bitch could be gone. Bam scored 83.
Yeah, hell no,
give give
no,
that
that is
shit to
not happening.
somebody. I mean, hey, I never thought Kobe's would be broken. Okay, Kobe's and
Uh,
and Bam got 83. A guy who doesn't even average 25 points a game got 83. That means a guy who could average
yeah,
30
but like
points, if you left him
that's
on the whole time, Shea could score like 100
that's
if you
but
left him
that
all game.
but that's
Like,
17 more points to make. And on top of that, you have to get that many free throws. You
yeah,
have to make that many
hey,
threes. I don't
a
know.
guy like Shea could do it. He get enough free throws, man. Luca could do
Yeah,
it. He
but
get enough free throws too, man.
they're not gonna play him like that.
You never know. Maybe they're like, hey, we love this guy Shea. Let's give him a
They
record,
no,
just like they
never
did to
they
Bam.
don't.
Who would think they would give Bam the chance to do that? Like, I don't know. Like, it's crazy, right?
Okay.
Last
One
year,
I
you would have
see.
never thought that. But go ahead.
One of them I see most points in a game by a rookie, 58 points. That could be broken.
That could very well be
That's
broken.
that could be
Most points in
broken.
a game by a rookie or their debut.
By a rookie, by
Yeah,
a
no, that's
rookie.
easily, not easily, but that could
58
definitely be broken.
points.
Um, Cooper
Um,
Flag had 52, I think, the other
yeah,
day.
yeah,
That's
some
only six
shit like
points
that.
away. So yeah,
Okay, most shot attempts in a game without a miss. Holy shit!
that's a crazy ass stat line. What do
You
you have?
you want you want to know who the top three are? Wilt
Um,
Chamberlain with 18, Wilt Chamberlain with 16, and Wilt Chamberlain with 15. That
Most
is
shot
fucking
attempts without
crazy.
missing.
Without a single miss.
Okay, as much as that's not too meaningful, I feel in the grand scheme of things, I that one probably won't be broken. But like I said, most I think could be broken, and even that one maybe could be broken if we just get someone who
What
just
the?
is only at the bucket. I don't know. I think the only reason why that one can't be broken is because Wilt played against guys who are like a foot shorter than him, and there was no 3 second rule in the paints. You could just kind of sit under and just score. Um, and it's pretty hard to defend a
Okay.
guy who's that taller than you. That's why I don't think that
Oh
one will
my
ever be broken.
gosh.
And I don't think it's that much of a crazy record, honestly, unless you do break it now, which I don't think anybody could, theoretically.
That is a crazy record. That is
That
an
is.
insane record.
That shows you how the game was back then.
No, yeah, no one comes close in the modern NBA except Kobe Bryant in 2018. He's fourth with 14, which is
Damn.
which is insane. The rest of the guys, 95, 78, 69, 65, 97, 88, 82, 79. Kobe Bryant is the only modern NBA player up
Wow.
there, and he's fourth.
That just shows you the
Um,
fucking the difference of eras, which
and
obviously
that
is,
was
is part of it.
2018.
But yeah,
That was
20. You mean
Kobe.
2014?
No, that was
Did you say 14?
2018.
You said
No, that was
2018 Kobe.
2018. Kobe. That's probably that might be. Is that his retirement game? I don't know.
Um,
I don't know.
maybe it was. Let me go and look it up.
Yeah,
Um,
that is that's a lot of fucking 14.
wait, no. It had to be 2014, dog, because Kobe retired on April 13th, 2016.
I see. I see Bryant. I see Bryant. Maybe is there? I don't know, man.
Wait,
It's
what?
2018.
Click, click on him if you can. Because Kobe Bryant did not play in 2018.
Oh my gosh, it's not. See, this is where the ball knowledge comes in. Who the fuck is this? I don't even want to look at it. It's Thomas Bryant.
Thomas Bryant. That's a random NBA player.
It's just a scrub. All right.
What's his
You
stats
know
all
what?
time? Let me go look at his stats all time.
I don't want to
He
look
averages.
anymore.
Oh wait, bro, only averages
Dude,
8 points a game,
this is where the ball knowledge comes in.
and he's the guy to
Mm.
get fourth all time.
Yeah, let's.
That's crazy.
Hey, maybe they will be broken. Well,
Maybe he had
let's move
that.
on.
He just had that Mamba in him somehow. But
Most
yeah,
rebounds in a regular season game, and
how many is that?
dude, this is insane.
40.
2000. No,
Oh,
total
oh, oh, oh.
2,149.
That's doable. I think that's doable. Who? Let me look rebound
That's
leaders right
doable.
now.
You wanna know the entire list?
Is it just him?
Will Chamberlain is first. Bill Russell is second. Bill Russell is third. Bill Russell is fourth. Will Chamberlain is fifth. Will Chamberlain is sixth. Will Chamberlain is seventh. Bill Russell is eighth. Will Chamberlain is ninth. Will Chamberlain is 10th. Will Chamberlain is 11th. Will Chamberlain is 12th.
Damn.
You gotta
Um.
go through all those 12. You know, and
Damn.
unfortunately,
Okay, never mind. You're right. I didn't. You know what?
Will
You are
Chamberlain has
right,
some crazy fucking records,
dude.
dude.
Okay, that one's probably never gonna be broken again. I just think I can't. I don't know if that era can even be done because they just so much. They're all just so much taller than everyone. But then that's this year, the most rebounds total in
Yeah.
77 games played is by Donovan Clingan, who was a monster on the glass, who averaged 12.1, not 12.1, my bad, 11.6 rebounds per game, 892 rebounds this season. So then you tell me Wilt had 2 times that? Yeah, nah, bro. It's Joe, bro. Stat padding, bro. Stat padding on these guys who was 6 feet.
Bro, yeah, look.
He was
Look,
Angel Reese in that every time, bro. Ain't no way. There's no
bro,
way.
the next the next the next record, highest scoring average in a season.
Okay, let's say
50.4.
outside of Wilt, all right, because Wilt, there's only so many Wilt records you can actually break because of how Wilt is just versing scrubs
Yeah,
who are two
no
feet
one's
shorter than him. Yeah,
no one is
yeah,
beating the scoring average.
yeah. No one's down. 50
Um,
points is crazy.
Most career 50-point games,
That one
118.
down might be to be broken.
Do
Um,
you know who's second?
who's second? Might be him, or might not him.
Jordan with 31.
And how much did
To
Wilt have? 100.
Wilt's 118.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if that's happening either.
That
Um,
is not happening.
damn.
Oh
Wait, who
my
who's closest to
gosh.
Jordan?
Kobe Bryant with 25.
Who's closest to Kobe?
Harden with 20.
Where's Luca at?
Uh, I don't see Luka on here.
Damn,
This
maybe Luca's only a 40 bomber. Damn.
maybe this is maybe this I don't know. Maybe this is old. This was from Yeah, this is old. This is super old. So yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah, but still crazy. That one probably never get like I said. If we just don't count Will, and even some of Will's records could still be broken, as Shay already did. Um, I think most of his aren't possible just because of like everyone's gonna be you're not nobody's gonna be 9 feet tall, and then nobody else can just touch him. No one's gonna be like that. So, um, no one can be 2 feet taller than
Yeah.
them. And you can say maybe Wemby, but I don't even think Wemby can do that because the other 7 footers out there now. Whereas Wilt was probably the only dude that tall. But
Ah, Bill Russell, man.
a lot of the other ones, I still feel like,
Well, I don't know what the other ones are, so
yeah,
maybe,
um,
probably,
yeah. Most of the records I
um,
think that stand right now, I think could be broken. Um, Besides maybe
uh,
LeBron James' point record, but even then, maybe we see someone who's just crazy as hell. Um,
let, uh, let's see. Um, um, I just want to look at the most in a game records, like assists and all that shit. 30. Holy shit.
what's this in a game?
30 is the most assists in a game ever. Holy crap.
That could be doable.
Probably,
No,
dude. I
it's
was looking.
yeah. Oh, you go ahead.
I was looking. Um, wait. Let me just double check. I was looking at Kate Cunningham, dude. Uh, his last game. It was fucking yesterday. He played. He played 22 minutes and he had 14 assists.
Damn.
That is fucking insane. And he had 7 points, so he was just assisting like crazy. But if so, it probably could be broken. But that's that's fucking as 30. I don't know, man. It's just gotta be.
No, I think that's possible. You want to know why?
I mean, yeah, it's possible, but it's just gotta what
I'm gonna
what.
tell you this. This is a crazy stat, by the way, that I saw the other day. Guess. Okay, you're not gonna be able to get this, but I want you
Okay.
to guess who had the most assists um by any of the rookies this season, like in a game, in one single game.
Uh, what the? I don't know. Like Con Knibble. There you go. I don't fucking know.
Uh, it is Ryan Nemhard on Dallas the other night
Ryan Nemhard.
against your Bulls. I think it was the last night of the season. He dropped 15 points, 9 rebounds, 23 assists as a rookie. That is top 20 all time for assists in a single game, and that's most by any modern day rookie.
Hey man,
That
I
was
said it
fucking
could
crazy.
definitely be possible. You know, that is yeah, that's insane. It's just it's just gotta be one of those. It's just gotta be one of those games. You know, like Bam. It's just gotta be one of those games where the other team is shit, and you kind of you just gotta stat that. You
Yeah,
know.
that's kind of why I think that's also why I think all these things can be broken. And even without that, I still feel like it's very possible when you're going against a bad team and you just blow out. All these all these totals
uh,
ones, I just feel like it just has to be broken. Even LeBron's like in 20 years, there might be a chance that someone just from now on, I mean, not 20, let's say 24 years, at 2050, um, give the next couple classes some chance to possibly break it. Maybe, and that's kind of crazy to think just because of how much scoring has changed, um, and how not having any
uh,
injuries could just mean you're easily top 10 all time. Um, that's just kind of how it shows.
man, yeah. I don't think anyone's beating LeBron's record.
Um, yeah, probably not. But we thought that before about the triple doubles, and that got broken, and then it pretty much got broken again. Um,
Dude. Well, it is 1,300 games. That is crazy.
that is
That is
crazy.
yeah. Michael Jordan is second with 866.
Games.
Yeah,
Damn, he has 500 less
streak.
games than LeBron.
It was well, it's a streak. It was just it's consecutive.
Oh, the
So
streak. Oh, I thought you meant the
yeah,
point total, not the games with 20 points or with 10 points. Oh.
no, yeah, that's how many games. So yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if anyone's coming near to that. That is fucking insane. But I mean, maybe could be. You know, I don't I don't know. I don't know like how many records will be broken, but probably some, probably a few, probably a lot. Maybe I don't know. In 20 years, probably that's a long time.
Yeah,
So
24 to make it a little even. But yeah,
24. Okay.
I think yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it was an okay hot take.
yeah. It wasn't.
It was lukewarm.
Yeah, it was not.
It's kind of just an opinion.
Yeah, that's kind of why I didn't think it was too good. But I still was like, maybe it's
It's
like
kind
okay.
of it's kind of the same as like the ant one is you just don't know. It's just kind of an opinion.
Yeah, that's kind of how it is.
The Mars
Yeah,
middle name is Darnell. That is
I did
so
not know
funny.
that.
All right. Do you want to move in, to the next segment?
Yes, we will move into the next segment. Let me get this. Yeah, all right, yeah. And we are back with the playoff predictions. Um, for this season. This one is my bracket currently, and we'll go over mine first, and then we'll go over Aiden's after. So currently for the West play-ins, I have the
Yeah.
Clippers beating the Warriors. I don't really think that the Warriors in their current state can win it, and because I'm a Warriors fan, I don't want them to win it, so we get a high pick for this year's draft. Next year we can do whatever. Although I can definitely see Steph Curry coming on with Kristaps Porzingis and Guy Santos and them just going off and definitely, possibly, probably will um, beating the Clippers. Although they did lose to the Clippers the other night in the regular season, but this is a little different. But we'll see. I do hope they lose, but I can see Kawhi also going crazy. And then I also have on the other side of the 7-8, I have the Suns losing to the Trailblazers. I think the Trailblazers are a pretty good team, especially if Denny Avdia can keep them up afloat. I think they can pretty much they should be able to beat the Suns team.
Wait. Wait. What? Why
Did you do it correctly?
did I do it wrong?
You may have done it wrong. Just fix yours right now as I talk over my bracket. Um, because whoever loses the 7-8 game goes to verse the winner of the 9-10 game for the eighth seed. If
Oh,
if
I
that
don't
makes
know how to
sense.
do this.
Just look at the W. The W you can see the winner, and then L is the loser. If you zoom in, I guess. But uh, to explain. I have in the 9-7 game, I have the Clippers against the Suns, and I have the Clippers winning, going to be the 8th seed. I really think Kawhi can actually do it. He's done it, obviously, the whole season, or the second half of the season, more than late. And obviously, they did have James Harden, and they don't, but he's still been pretty good, and I think he can definitely pull through for this game. And then obviously the Blazers go against the Spurs. So the first matchup, I have OKC versus the Clippers. And I have the OKC Thunder obviously beating them. I don't think the Clippers good enough to be a title contender at all. So let's just move on from that. And the Lakers and the Rockets game without Luca and AR-15. The Lakers are pretty under management, not hard management, understaffed. That's the word. I think KD and the Rockets can probably easily win that. Maybe 5 games. Give him a old gentleman sweep. I don't think there's gonna be too much. That's too much to ask for. Even a 4-2 6 game isn't too much. I know it's LeBron, so maybe get a game or two. Not really surprised there. Rockets going to round two. Nuggets in the Rock and the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think a lot of people are underrating the Timberwolves. I think Ants and the entire team actually I think is pretty good. They're good on offense. They're good on defense. I think they're kind of a sleeper pick. Obviously, they have had their hiccups during the season, but I think during the playoffs, I think Ant can really show who he really is, and make a little bigger name for himself. He is a big name out there, but he's not like as much as people would say like Shea or Jokic, all of those. And the Nuggets really struggle with defense. I don't know if they'll go up more in the playoffs, but we'll have to see. I don't think they'll be able to beat the Wolves though. I think the Wolves probably take it in 6 or 7 games. Not for the meme, but yeah. And the Spurs, I think the Spurs definitely take it over the Trailblazers. Um, Spurs is just super good.
Yeah.
As Wemby is just crazy. Next round, I have OKC being the Rockets. I think the Rockets are frauds. Don't even think they should be here, really. Or I think people overrate them a little bit too much, especially as we see a little bit later in the season. Yeah, kind of easy. I don't think anyone has Rockets being OKC if this is their brackets. Um, that's probably the most obvious top bracket I think that probably exists right now. I guess maybe you have the Suns over the Clippers, but I don't. It's not too big of a difference. Then I had Spurs being the Wolves. Again, the Spurs are just too good. The Spurs probably take that in five, 4-1, gentleman sweep. And then I have the Spurs going Game 7 against OKC. No, I think they go Game 6. I think they beat it in 4-2 to go to the finals. Um, and
Okay.
Yeah. Is there anything? What are your thoughts
Okay.
on just the West for now, so we can kind of get some of your inputs, so I don't just spaz out talking.
What are my thoughts? Um.
Where are your questions? I guess.
Ah. I don't think the Wolves do it, man. I think the Nuggets just win. I think the Nuggets beat the Wolves, and then the Nuggets just uh, I don't know. I don't know.
That's fair.
I think it's just kind of a toss. I mean, if you think the Wolves are, that's fine. That's fair. But I think the Nuggets are just better. I mean Jokic is just Jokic is just Jokic. And
Oops.
man, I don't know. I know their defense fucking sucks ass, but I think they would. I think they would pull through, um and then I think OKC would beat the Spurs in the conference
Dang.
finals.
Okay, that's fair. Um. Yeah. I mean, the Nuggets always is kind of a toss up for me, but I guess yeah, we'll see. I still think everyone else loses to the Spurs, but yeah. Um, all right, now on to my East. I got Charlotte beating the Heat, and then Charlotte beating. I don't think Heat are that good. I think Charlotte has been really showing that they can be that level of a team. Don't know if they're that level yet, but I still think they can definitely beat the Heat. And then the Magic are awful. Don't also think they're a fraud 8 seed. Um, they just had a good first half of the season, or better than the Hornets. Hornets really exploded second half of the season, and they're still kind of exploding at when the time kind of matters. 76ers, I think, beat the Magic, especially with the recent return of Paul George. And I know Embiid is now out, I think, indefinitely due to appendicitis or something like that. So that's going to be a big hit for them, but I still think they could take it. I think Tyrese Maxey, VJ Ashcombe, and PG can kind of do it, at least for that matchup, just to make it at least to the seventh seed. Um, Starting from the top, I got the Pistons versus the Hornets. I think the Pistons are frauds, especially if they have like either a weakened Cade or even without Cade. I don't know when he's coming back exactly from his injury. Hopefully he gets back
He's
soon.
back.
Oh, he's
He's
back
playing
ready?
limited.
Okay, okay.
He's playing
Um,
limited.
but uh, yeah, I mean, if he isn't at 100%, I think the Hornets can definitely win that series. I think the Hornets are really underrated, especially if only being a ninth seed. Um, and I think they definitely can do it. They've shown they beat good teams before, so yeah. Then I have the Cavs beating the Raptors. As much as I like the Raptors and I like Scotty Barnes, I think the Cavs are just a better overall team, and I think they just have more offensive power. And when you, I don't know if the Raptors can really do it, especially with Jakob Pertl not being the healthiest, not being the greatest at the current moments, and only relying on Brandon Ingram, who I think is a great player. I just think the Cavs have too much, too much. There's such a deep team as well. I think it'd be hard to beat for the Raptors. The Knicks. This is my upsets. Upsets. Or I guess the Pistons also is an upset, but I got the Knicks losing to the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks are peaking at this current moment in the season. They have been playing outstanding basketball. Nikhil Alexander
Yep,
Walker,
yep.
cousin of Shea, probably six man of the MIP almost easily. I think in my eyes. Yeah, I think that it's pretty done set. The Knicks have been really bad. I'll be honest. I don't think as a number 3 seed they're still been okay, but I don't think they are that good of a team. I think people overrate them a little bit too much in my eyes. The bottom one, I have the Celtics beating the 76ers just because I think the Celtics have been consistently a good team. With the addition of Jason Tatum coming back, I just don't think there's any way the Sixers can win without Embiid, especially. Um, Maybe I think that one might be a 4-1. The Hawks one I think could go to game 6 or 7. So yeah, and then I think it'd be maybe a 6 game against the Raptors for the Cavs, and the Hornets I think is probably a 6 game as well. I have the Hornets, another upset, beating the Cavs. I definitely think they have it what it takes, and we've seen multiple times in the past with James Harden choking the postseason, and I shouldn't be expect anything else as he has shown me nothing else in his entire career. This is probably one of the better teams he's been on, debatably, but yeah. I think the Hornets can probably squeeze it out in 6 or 7 games as well. Next one, I have the Celtics winning against the Hawks. I don't think the Hawks can do it this year. Still a great team. Still think making the round two, the second round is still really good. Um, I just don't think it's possible. I think the Celtics beat them pretty easily in 6 games, maybe even in 5. And then you go to the conference finals, and I have the uh, Celtics beating the Hornets. As much as I would like to believe in my Hornets and Constantinople, I think the past 2 recent matchups, the Hornets and the Celtics have won both times. I think relatively with ease, even I think with some guys out. And with Jason Tatum now here for sure, and in playoffs, I've seen that they've done it before. I think they could definitely do it again. As much as I would like the Hornets to win, I think realistically the Celtics are going to win. And then in the finals, I have Spurs being the NBH Finals championship against the Boston Celtics, um, or the champions. I don't know why I said that really weirdly. Anything you got to say about this side, or anything you disagree with, without exposing your own matchups? I guess.
Without exposing my own
Yes.
shit,
I guess
man.
something
I don't know.
where you're like, you don't think that makes sense, or you like, I don't know, because the Hornets.
Well, I don't want to expose my own.
That's fair. Yeah.
We can move on to mine.
I think we would just move on to yours. I'm just really high on the Hornets, but I think we can talk a little more about it after we go to yours. So let's
Yeah.
go to yours. And you can explain yours from left to right, obviously west to east.
Uh,
Okay.
okay. Obviously, we're the same reasoning. Clippers are gonna beat the Warriors, and I think I don't know. I think it's a toss up between the Suns and the Blazers. I think the Suns are a little better, and I just think having the only ball handler in Denny Avdia is just not enough. I think, and I think the Suns just win, but it doesn't really matter because they're just gonna get beaten by the Spurs.
Oh wait,
And
wait.
what what
I don't know if you edited it, but it's not. It's
what?
not edited on my side.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
hold on. Okay, we're back. Sorry, technical difficulties. I don't know why I was fucking up, but keep going. It makes a lot more sense now.
Okay, and then obviously I think, like I said earlier, I think the Nuggets are just gonna beat the Wolves, and then obviously the Spurs are gonna beat the Suns.
what are your like
Um,
I guess series numbers in each of these, I guess I would say.
Spurs, Suns, maybe four, maybe five.
Damn, a sweep? Damn.
I mean, five. I mean, five. I mean, you can give him one,
Gentleman
but
sweep. Yeah.
yeah. I don't. I think it's. Bro. I mean, I, I think the Spurs is that good, and and for the Nuggets, I think I think it go to I think it's six games maybe
Against the Wolves
against the
or
Nuggets. No, the
the
Nuggets and
Spurs?
Spurs.
Okay.
The Wolves, probably a six as well. I don't fucking know, man. It's I don't know. Maybe a seven. I have
Okay.
no idea.
What about the Clippers
And
and the
then
OKC up
and
top?
then
Let's see.
Clippers and OKC. I think that'll go to. I think that would be like five. I think
Fair.
maybe they'll get the game in, and then OKC is just dominating, and then Lakers Rockets. I think again five, maybe even six, because we don't know what's gonna go on with Luca, and if he'll even come back in time, and if LeBron can even get if LeBron can push out one more playoff run, but I don't think he can. He's old
Yeah.
man.
Makes
I don't know.
sense.
And then OKC and then the Rockets. I think OKC 4 or 5, 4 or 5
Yeah.
games.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
yeah.
And then the conference finals. I have OKC winning in seven. I
Damn.
have OKC winning in seven.
That makes sense. 7. Yeah.
They have they have the most. They have more uh experience, playoff experience. Spurs are super young. Um, I don't know if they'll be able to do it. This is a totally different scene from regular season. I don't know if they'll be able to do it. And I think OKC they're just gonna ride all the way back to the top like last year.
That
And
is fair.
then
Yeah.
and then we can move on to the East.
See what you got.
I have obviously the Hornets beat the Heat is the same thing, and the 76ers beat the Magic, same thing.
Expected.
And
Yeah.
obviously the Hornets beat the Magic. I don't have the Hornets beating the Pistons though. As much as I don't think they're gonna win the Pistons, I don't think they're gonna lose to the Hornets. I mean, they could, obviously. The Detroit has its fucking misses on that team, and obviously Cade is dealing with the collapsed lung. I don't know how he's doing with that right now, but I still think that this Detroit could pull through a seven series, maybe. I don't know, maybe
In
that's.
7? Damn. Okay, that's fair.
I mean, yeah. I mean, dude, it's gonna be tough. I mean, yeah, the Hornets are tough. But also, obviously Cade dealing with his injury. I don't know. Maybe it might go to a seven. Probably, maybe, I don't know.
That'd be a fun series to
And
watch.
then yes, it would. They'd be throwing hands too. That'd be also fun. All right, and then the Cavs and the Raptors. To me, this was kind of just toss up like with the Nuggets and Wolves. I think I like I think I like the Raptors more in the playoffs than the Cavs. I don't know why, but I think the Cavs just they just got last year they didn't perform too well. Obviously they dealt with injuries, but I don't know, man. It's just and obviously Donovan Mitchell he hasn't had too much playoff success, but that's obviously not on him. That's on his team and unfortunate events,
Do you think that's like
and
a mental
obviously
side of failing last year?
maybe probably I don't know, man. And also last year they the way they played last year was give the ball to Donovan Mitchell, and that just did not work like they did in the regular season last year, where it was more team oriented and they won more. And also, I don't think like you said, James Harden. he's it's the playoffs. You know, he
Choke
might pull
again.
some stinkers in the playoffs, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm probably thinking. And then,
So how many
um,
games do you think?
probably six. I would say six.
Fair, very fair.
And then the Knicks and the Hawks. Man, this one was kind of hard too. Obviously, the Hawks are doing really good uh, without Trey Young. uh,
Yeah.
but I think I don't know. I think the Knicks are just gonna pull through. Maybe a six or maybe even a 7 game series. Um, but I think the Knicks just do it. I don't know. I think they just do it. They're meeting back in the playoffs. And I think they just have that. I don't know that the team that just they I don't know. I feel like they want to win it more. Oh, and I'm being
Fair.
too loud. And um, I think and yeah, the Celtics. I think the Celtics win obviously over the Sixers. I think they beat them in like five. Um, and then I guess
Fair.
the Knicks. Um, probably like five or six as well against the Knicks. And then against the Pistons,
But you
I
didn't you
would
didn't talk about
probably.
the Pistons and the Raptors.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, Pistons and Raptors. Probably 5 and 6 as well. I don't know, man.
It's I feel like a lot of the Pistons games are gonna go to 6 or 7. Um, just the way they
Yeah,
play, I feel.
yeah. And then I think they're gonna lose to Celtics in like 5 or 6, maybe even 7, but probably 6.
Yeah.
And then and I think OKC. I think they go back to back. Yeah,
That
there you go.
is very plausible. I think OKC's path to the finals is probably one of the easiest paths. Excluding the conference
Mhm.
finals, obviously. But I think
Mhm.
just getting to the conference finals would be so much easier than the Spurs. Even in both our brackets, the Spurs have really hard matchups compared to OKC's matchups, and obviously they're the higher seed, so it makes sense to some degree. But I could definitely see, especially in the 7 game series, the Spurs losing just based on being a little more tired because you're versing way better opponents. I have them versing the Trailblazers and the Wolves, which are both really great opponents. You have the Suns and the Nuggets, who are also very tough opponents compared to the Clippers and the Rockets, who we both don't think are really that great of teams, to be honest, in the playoffs in general. Um, yeah.
Yeah.
Dang. So in this situation, you see Donovan Mitchell leaving pretty much the Cavs after this
Yeah.
season. Um,
Mhm.
that would be crazy.
Absolutely.
Come and join the Warriors, bro,
Absolutely.
please. Uh, I could definitely see that happening too. I mean, I think Brandon Ingram and Scotty Barnes can be good, but you're definitely right on if they do win. I still think they lose in the second round, just the same as what you said. Um, I just don't know if they can get over that hump. Like they started off kind of looking really good, and then
Yeah.
they kind of fell down from where I really thought they were going to end up. Kind of surprising though. I didn't really think they'd be too good this year. And they fifth seed's not bad. Uh, the Knicks, I'm surprised have them over the Hawks. Jalen Johnson and Nikhil Alexander Walker has been great, but it's very possible. The Knicks do have the I guess talent wise maybe better team right now, and their coach is pretty good, but we will see. I wonder how many people have the 76ers beating the Celtics, like just in general. I don't know,
I don't think
because
I don't think a lot.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It gotta be something like 10% of people, legitimately,
Probably
excluding
even
Sixer
less.
fans. Maybe yeah, maybe even less. But yeah, I think the Celtics are just too good. Um,
Their bench is great.
yeah, their
We'll
bench
talk
is
about that
great.
later.
Um, yeah, their bench is just really good. And that's our playoff picture, our playoff not picture prediction. Um, Yeah. We both have different champions. And I guess we will look at this post playoffs, of course, and then we'll talk about it again and kind of see where we faulted. I'm really hoping my Hornets go crazy because that would destroy my bracket if they don't. Uh, but I believe, and we will see. I'm actually really excited for the playoffs. I've not been watching any basketball at all, like
Yeah.
at all, and I always will make time for the playoffs. It's more important to me. Um, just because it's all the games mean way more. Um, it's not there's no tanking teams no more. Every team wants to win, excluding everyone in the play-in, and that's gonna be a little boring. But I think the play-in starts tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. So I'll definitely watch that, the Clippers and the Warriors game when I can. Not gonna watch the Suns game. Don't care too much about that one, but we'll see from there. Um, yeah. So I guess pretty much. So in your eyes, if the Spurs do beat OKC, do you have the Spurs beating the Celtics?
No. No.
Really? So in this
Yeah.
situation, either no matter what, the Celtics or the OKC wins in your eyes.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn.
I think
Why?
the Celtics are just that good, man. I don't know.
That is that is fair. Like I think it's hard because like both sides are so deep, but one side has Victor Wembanyama, and that's like I don't know if that is enough.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that, again, I just think they're too young. They just don't have that playoff experience.
That is
And
fair, but
you're going up against two previous champions. Oh, I don't know.
yeah, that is true. That is true. I guess that's where you could edge out the Pistons, because you just have more experience. Um,
Yeah.
but hey, that's what they said about OKC last year. They said they were too young, and OKC won it. So we will see. I really hope
We'll
OKC does
see.
not go back to
We'll
back.
see.
But yeah, that is crazy. Here is the pictures on my side again, if you guys wanted to see. And this is Aiden's side. Hope that is it. So let us know what you guys think about it in the comments. If you got again, if you guys watch this at all. And we'll move on to the next segment. And we are back. Okay, quickly with the team segments. For this week, at least this past week, just because it's the end of the season. Not much to say about the Warriors. Curry came back, still kind of dealing with the knee thing a little bit. We'll see about that in the playoffs. So not much to talk about there. Oh, AirPods. Brandon Pozinski scored his first ever 30-point game.
30.
Yes, sir.
He did
Finally,
it.
finally.
He did
And we
it.
still lost, but I'm pretty sure we lost that one. But
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
pretty sure you guys did too.
It's okay. He had 30. It's a good milestone. Like I said, he's a good prospect for us. I just don't know if he's that great. Still think we have to see. Also, Charles Bassey joining the lineup from the G League has been great. Bro has been like an easy 10-point game player with rebounds and on defensive side, and it's just great to see a big center we have now. Who could be behind Kristaps Porzingis, who would also a great center, or we have Al Horford, who is just a veteran center who could teach him things, and also just is also a 10-point guy who just helps in general. Um, what I really want to talk about was Khan and LaMelo being number one, Khan, and number two, LaMelo, in three pointers made this season. And they are the first duo to ever do it since Klay
It's fucking
Thompson and Steph
crazy.
Curry, which is crazy
It
as
is
hell.
crazy.
It is so crazy. And seeing to me the second coming of Klay Thompson in Concanopal is just great. And Concanopal is from Wisconsin, which is where we're from. If you guys don't know, it's so great. I was telling my buddy about this the other day, and I was like, dude, I I was so happy, and I really want good things from them. As you obviously saw in the playoff picture, if you watched any of the last segment we just did, um, yeah, hopefully they do great. And for rookie to be number one in three pointers made in a season is also crazy. It's also what I want to shout out for Khan. Hopefully, he's my rookie of the
It's,
year. A little
it's
biased,
fucking
but
crazy.
he's super efficient. Almost 50, 40, 90 season. Almost. He isn't there, unfortunately. But still, great season, very
That's
consistent.
tough.
And he has contributed to winning, so we'll see how it works in the playoffs. What have you got for your team segments? I think you said earlier you had something.
The Magic. The Magic losing to the Celtics. Uh, dude. I was looking at this, and then you showed me as well. The Celtics had 8 players, and they were all every single one of them is a bench player.
Yeah,
They beat the Magic by 5, bro. Dude, how the fuck? I mean, the Magic ain't even my team, but like, this dude's like, what the fuck, dude? Like,
dude.
what is this, dude?
What happened in the third quarter? It was
Dude,
42-20 in the third quarter. These are bench players, bro.
I know,
What the fuck happened? Had
I know,
Baylor Sharman shooting out here
I
like he's
know. This
fucking Dirk or
six
something.
for 14, 6 for
Oh my
14.
god. Ron Harper Jr. is playing like his fucking dad. Like what the fuck?
Dude, these guys, I don't know how the fuck they did it, but it's just insane. I mean, bro, if you, I don't, how did it, bro? If you go back up, I know you said you were talking about Pablo, and bro, 0 for 5 from the three, 7 for 22.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, you hit a triple double. I mean,
I mean, I
but
guess an inefficient triple double.
dude, 7 for 22.
Damn.
9 of his points came from free throws.
Yeah, he didn't even shoot
9,
100%. He didn't even shoot 100% from free throw line either. He shot like 80, which isn't terrible, but it's
bro.
not great.
Jalen sucks. Has the same exact points with 0 free throws, and he's efficient.
Yeah. Damn, James Suggs just chugging up fucking threes though. Damn, 7 15 from 3 point and 8 of 17
Yeah,
from the
that's
field. He shot one 2 pointer. Bro out here like fucking AJ Green, dude.
it, bro. Wendell Carter Jr. 0 for 5
I
from the
mean,
field.
he's not that great of a player to be honest. I think people overrate him. Or they don't really overrate him, but yeah,
Bro, what? This
yeah,
entire season, he has
yeah.
never went 0
I know, but
from the
it's like
field.
I still don't think he's I don't know, he's not one
You
of the
can
best
make one,
centers, I
bro.
feel. But
They lost by 5. They lost by 5. I don't want to be loud right now, but they lost by 5.
yeah, I I do understand.
They lost by 5.
Franz had a good game though. Not great from three, but it was alright. 26 minutes, little 20 pointer with seven of 18. Not the greatest
Yeah,
efficiency, but
yeah.
better than Paulo.
I mean,
Um,
he's playing limited, but yeah. I mean, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
they just not a good three
Pop.
point shooting team outside of I guess Jalen Suggs who took 15 shots. I don't know why he's taking
Desmond
15
Bain.
shots, but
Desmond Bain,
yeah.
man.
Um,
Desmond,
Desmond
he's.
Bain, he was not hot that
He,
game. I think he got injured.
oh, I mean,
18 minutes.
bro,
Is he on minutes
he's playing
restrictions?
18 minutes. I don't know, but
Yeah.
no, but
Yeah, but
man,
still, to a bunch of backups. Not even the only one who might be in
eight,
rotation.
8 players, bro. 8 fucking
Yeah,
players.
do you know who's might be in rotation for the
No,
Celtics
no,
is
I
Jordan
don't think a
Walsh.
single one of them is.
No, Jordan Walsh is in the rotation for the Celtics. I think outside of like Jason Tatum, who I think he's gonna be replaced by now in the playoffs. But still, Jordan Walsh only had 9 points. These mofo's had
Yeah, I know.
30. Three of them had 30, and they're a bunch of like nobodies.
Exactly.
Like,
Well, hold on,
okay, not nobodies, but
hold on. Yeah, bro. Like, put some respect
my
on
bad.
Luca Garza, bro.
I will put respect on Luka Garza. He's not nobody. But a bunch of guys who are not on any contract higher than 10 mil. There you go. Um, and you're paying Paolo all this money to not make a single 3 pointer in an important game. I'm pretty sure this is important for their placement seating. Uh, and they
Yeah,
lost.
yeah. It was important. It was an important game,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah. He played 38 minutes and he scored
wait.
23 points
Oh
in the
no,
game.
no, oh, no, wait, no. They have 2 rotational players. Baylor Shireman is a rotational player. There you go.
Is he? I've not seen him all year.
He's a backup wing.
Huh. I did not think he was. I thought it was Jordan Walsh and oh my god, it's the tall white dude. I can't think of his name. I even freaking bet on him too.
Vucevic?
No, the other guy. Sam Hauser, the forward. Um that's the for sure who was their
Oh,
rotation. Jordan Walsh and Sam Hauser kind of switched on and off, and
I think
then
he's
I think,
injured.
yeah, I think yeah he's probably injured, and then I think when Jason Tatum came back, I think Jordan Walsh fell off, um, and Billy Shyman also kind of fell off as one of the two to fill the spots, but still should not be losing by this team at all. Um, and I don't really think the Celtics cared about this. They had a 2 seed locked in already. Um, that's why they sat all their players. The Magic just suck.
Bro, this is why their depth is good.
Yeah,
Like what the fuck?
yeah,
You had 8 players, bro, and 3 of them. One of them
yeah.
had 30. 2 of them had 27.
I'm realizing they only had 3 subs.
Wow.
They only had 3 subs.
That's that's what I'm saying. They had 8 players. They had 8 players. They had eight
uh,
fucking players.
yeah.
What the fuck? And, and I just go back and I just see Wendell Carter Jr. You're a fucking starter, bro. You made 0 field goals, bro.
As a
How the
center, that's sad. That is sad.
yes, and 2 of those are threes. How are you, bro? How are 3 of your shots? 3 of them, twos. What? Oh, how? Like
They
how?
weren't they weren't
I
passing the
don't
rock.
understand.
Yeah, you
I
can
don't get it.
see the 3 players took like 60 shots combined. With 57, but still, he wasn't getting no shots. Anthony Black took
Bro,
9. We Anthony Black did pretty solid though for his
bro,
minutes at least. Um,
yeah, he did good, but
yeah, that's
just Paolo 0 for 5 from 3. That's his shot selection sucks
yeah.
so much, dude. I remember saying the same thing as the last time, but dude, I was looking, I was looking like this actually got me so heated. I was just looking at all their like the stats, and I was just looking at his shooting stats, and he the pull up, the pull up two. He attempts about 3.4 pull up twos a game, and he is 34%. 34.
Damn, that means he only
Why
makes
are you
one.
shooting those?
He only makes one.
He makes 1.1.
Oh my
Why?
god.
Why is he shooting those? Why are you trying to be Kobe? Why? You're not efficient. Stop shooting those. And and bro, he's attempting like 4 threes on 30% from 3. Stop shooting threes, bro.
Damn, that is horrible.
Stop shooting threes. Be like Giannis. Giannis had like a 0.9 like 3% like attempts.
Attempted, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Don't
knows his
shoot
role.
threes, bro.
Paulo's
Exactly.
trying to be, I think, too much at too young of an age to not be good, skilled enough to do all of that. Um, and also, if Paulo ever sees this, I want you to know that that midi too is the most inefficient shot in NBA in the NBA. I think all time. I think
Bro,
according to statistics. Go
bro,
watch Jimmy High Video. It is.
bro.
And you're
EPMOs.
not Shea, you're not Kevin Durant, and you never will be.
They're not
Uh,
Kobe.
you're not Kobe
They're not
either.
Kobe.
Don't try to be Kobe. Use your size, get in the fucking paint and score.
30. I think that, bro, when I was looking at this, 34% pull up twos. 3.4.
Yeah.
Like, why are you shooting those?
So you're telling me 7 of his shots every game is a 30% rate. That is pretty horrible. Um, he got a triple double, I guess, which is again back to the inflated stats. It doesn't fucking matter on a
This is
shitty
yeah.
team.
That's like this. This is why I hate and triple doubles are cool. But sometimes you just fucking hate.
Yeah,
It don't mean nothing. Like
that's what I. Yeah, especially
I
nowadays.
don't give a shit. You got a triple double, like bro. He fouled out, bro. He
Oh,
fucking
he
fouled out.
fouled out. Oh my god.
Yes, bro. He fouled out.
Damn. Yeah.
Or no,
They.
wait, did he? No, no, wait.
Uh,
I don't think he.
no, he
No,
didn't.
no,
He had
no.
six
He
turnovers,
had
man.
6 turnovers.
Damn.
Yeah. Like, still, it PMOs. It PMOs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I told
Yeah.
you they gotta get rid of Paulo, man. He's not. It's not worth. It's how old is he? What is this a soph? This is not a sophomore year, right? This is like his
I
junior.
think like 24, 23, 23, maybe. I don't know.
Let me look it up real quick. Paulo Banchero. He is 23 years old. I think this is his. Uh, this is what year is this for him? This is fourth
This is
year,
fourth. This is fourth.
and this is your production. This is worse than last year. He has regressed since last year in uh in 3 point percentage, 2 point percentage, effective field goal percentage, uh free throws attempted. He got a little bit better at free throws percentage, I guess. Doesn't really make too much of a difference. Um his assists went up. His steals and blocks kind of stayed the same ish, dropped. But his points dropped by 4.
Well, that's just because he's getting less attempts.
Um that is fair. He is taking 4 less
Yeah, he's getting
shots.
4 less attempts.
Yeah. But
That's
still,
just because the team is just. Last year, it was him, Franz, and then Jalen Suggs. Those were
yeah.
they were the only ones with over 10. Now this year, it's him, Franz, Jalen Suggs, and Bane. Now they're all combined. They're just above 10. So yeah, he gets less shots. Franz get less shots. They're making more room for Desmond Bane.
Yeah, I mean, even still, um,
It's the
inefficiently,
efficiency. It's the efficiency, bro.
yeah. Like I said, I think they need a move from Paulo Banquero. They've given it 4 years. He's shown progress. This year has not been great. I guess maybe you could give it another shot. But I think
I,
if you just want to be mediocre, it's not.
it's,
It doesn't make sense to be mediocre, especially this year. You know.
I think you just have
Um,
to have one or the other, Franz or Paulo. And I think you just stick with Franz. He's more efficient, and he's just. Oh my gosh! It is thundering like crazy.
yeah, I can hear
I
that through
just
the
don't.
mic.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, y'all, everyone watching, there it is currently thunderstorming pretty badly around our area. I live pretty far from
Tornado
Aiden, but
watch.
our whole state is thundering right now. Right now it's not too bad for me. It was a little earlier, but if you hear anything, that's just background. Go ahead, Aiden. My bad.
Oh no, I was just gonna say like it's just uh, we gotta move on. You either pick one or the other. I think you stick with Franz.
Yep.
As you know, as much as you don't want to, as much as you want to hold on to this number one pick, as much as you want to hold on to this athletic 6'10" dude that just is you know, but like you gotta make a decision, and it's just they are just too. Him and Franz are just they just don't work well. And then I think you have to sell on Paulo, and then you have to build around Franz because
Yep.
you need to you you play like Jason Tatum, JB. They work really well. That's why their team is so good. Also, their bench is just really good. But Franz and Paulo don't work together. They just don't work. You need to get rid of one or the other. And Franz is just more efficient. And then Paulo is just he's not a good off ball player. His shot selection is terrible. Like I think
Yeah.
you sell high on Palo and then you just get rid of Palo and then you just get something. Try to build around France. You just gotta do something
Yeah.
because this because like dude, what are we doing, man? Like dude,
It's
I was
hard.
hoping Paulo
Yeah.
could take the jump, but yeah, no,
He
nope,
did not.
nope, he
I've been
did
looking
not.
at their stats. Franz is efficient in more efficient in every stat. Um,
Yep, yep.
every single stat he's more efficient in. Yeah, he gets a little less rebounds, a little less assists. Um, It's not big enough of a difference to
But
matter. He's
that's
not
just
a
because Paulo's more
yeah.
and
Paulo
it's
gets
just
a
that
more
role.
usage. Yeah. And he's been injured this year too. He also takes one whole less shot uh than Paulo, and he only averages uh two less points. Not even two. Not like one and a half less points than Paulo.
And can I
On
tell you?
less.
Can I tell you?
I'm being injured too. Yeah.
He he averages two pull up twos, and he's 49%. 49%. He's not 34% on the pull up two.
Yeah.
Like like he is average, consistent. His efficiency's fine. Efficiency's good. Follow. What are we doing, man?
I
What
mean,
are we doing?
those aren't too much attempts, but it's still like if you're not making at least 50% to like 60
It's the
plus,
shot. It's the shot selection.
yeah,
It's just the
it's
shot.
just yeah,
He has he he bro. He averages two pull up threes, and he's 22% from. Why are you taking those shots? Why? Why?
yeah, yeah. It's pretty bad.
Like
Um,
like oh
Now if
why
you're
have
making
you?
it, okay,
Yeah,
but you're
but
not Trey
twenty
Young,
two percent,
like
dude. His catch and shoot from the three is 39%. Why are we pulling up?
that's not that
Why
bad.
are we averaging? No,
That's
no, no.
actually not
Yeah,
too
that's
bad.
good.
Yeah.
But why are we averaging more pull up threes than catch and shoots? Like we're
Oh, that's
22 from
fair.
pull up
Fair.
threes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Catch and shoot more, not pull up threes, dude.
Kind of like a Buddy
Like
Hield situation. Buddy Hield's
yes,
like 50%
yes,
from
yes.
three if, on catch and shoots, and then when he one dribble, he is like 25%. And it makes such a difference. I don't know why, but it just does. It's That's exactly what I'm hearing from this. Because Buddy Hield was
Ugh.
on the Warriors, and that's exactly what I've dealt with. Um,
I'm
yeah,
just looking at it. I'm just like it's crazy. You're you're basically 40% from three on catch and shoot, but you're averaging more pull up threes in your 22 from pull up threes. Why? Why? I don't understand. I don't get it. Why? I don't get why he's trying to pull up. Like why? Like
yeah,
it's like his worst shot. Like what is the shot selection? And Franz, he he has good shot selection. He's it's like it goes from like 40 to 50% efficiency depends on what shot, and it is good. It's consistent.
yeah,
Paulo, man,
yeah.
Paulo, man. We either got to work and we got to do something, or you're out of here, bro. He's
I
like,
think you
come
just gotta
on,
be out
dude.
there. I think 4 years is long enough tenure to move on from a player. I feel. I know he was a rookie like 4 years ago, but still, like, I don't think it's going anywhere. I think you just keep Franz, and because as you've seen, he's more efficient. Maybe I think he's a little has a little bit better game IQ. I feel. Um,
I think you
it's just
just sell really high. I
that's
think
what.
that's
Yeah,
what you
no,
just
yeah,
gotta do.
that's what I mean. Like this might be Paulo
Yeah.
Banquero's highest ever price from here on out, and you didn't want to be like a lot of other franchises who just have not, like a Zion, like a John Morant,
Mm-hmm.
all those guys who kind of they held on too long thinking they'll be great. Maybe they can deal with it, making it worth it. And what happens? It didn't work. Sometimes it works, but a lot of the time it doesn't. And as I think I've probably told you in the past, Bancaro is not the way. Like I know people were hyped about him, but I never really saw the hype in
Mm-hmm.
his game. Um, yeah, he's big.
Yeah.
Franz is the same height as him. Like it's hard because they both play the same position pretty much and are the same height, and it's just like he's just more efficient. It's just I don't know. I just don't think I don't think this Magic team. I don't think there's a way you can keep Paulo and be good. And yeah, they're an okay team. They can make playoffs, but who the fuck cares about making playoffs? You can't win the chip. Like is all you want to be is the budget's bowls? Like, come on now, man. What is you gonna be mediocre all these years? Come on, man. Um,
Yeah.
yeah,
Ah, that's it. That's not really my team, but you know,
I
just like
understand.
last time,
It's like an outside team. Yeah,
it's just yeah, it's just a team that I'm spectating. I'm just watching it from the outside. I'm like, what is going on? Why is
yeah.
this team so mid?
I kind of like them.
Oh,
because their
mate.
fucking song is so fucking sick. You guys have such a cool ass
Oh,
song,
dude.
and y'all just fucking
Stop.
suck. That's like the only good thing about y'all. Like, y'all just suck.
That's like the only thing everyone knows about the magic.
Exactly, and it's such a hype ass song. I love
Orlando
that.
Magic.
Exactly, it's so hype. Like,
Is-
I don't know if I didn't tell you guys this, but in the beginning of the season, I sent Aiden hella reels of just the fucking Orlando Magic winning games, and it was just a song playing over and over. And it was so heat. It was, I don't know.
I mean, I wish they were good, dude.
Yeah, that's like
I'm
the Sacramento Kings having. I'm pretty sure it's them having the light the spire or like the, what was it, the beacon?
like the beam.
Let the
The
beam.
beam.
Yeah, that's cool, but they just suck.
They
Like,
just suck.
ever since the Aaron Fox left, they just suck. Like, uh,
But here's the thing. I, the Magic just got a they got a cooler history. You know,
fair,
they
fair.
have Dwight, Penny Hardaway,
Yeah,
Shaq.
the Kings have always just
They
kind of
have
sucked.
Chris Webber, I guess, and
Yeah,
that whole era. But or an Oscar Robinson. But I don't
yeah,
know, man. I don't care. It's whatever. I don't fucking care. It's just Magic PMOs.
yeah,
Magic PMOs. And it's
yeah.
such cool. It's such a cool name too.
It is. It is. I wish the logo was cooler too. Y'all also really sold about that.
It's
Your
just a
logo was cool,
basketball.
and y'all logo was cool with the curve shot. Now it's so fucking basic and garbage. All y'all Magic fans out there, y'all should be mad. I know y'all might be hating on us right now because we're talking shit about your team, for good reason. Paolo's not good. Y'all suck. Your logo sucks now. What happened to all the cool magic in not even to have a play on words, but where's all the magic? Like, your logo's not
They have
fancy
a cool
anymore.
mascot.
And
A cool
fuck their
mascot.
mascot.
What do you mean?
The mascot's cool.
What do you mean?
Everything else sucks.
It's
Okay?
a dragon.
Everything else sucks.
It's
Okay?
a dragon.
And the important things that suck now. Logo matters. If you had a cool logo, at least you could like it. Now you don't even have a cool logo. You have a cool song? That's sick. Y'all just suck. It doesn't. It pisses me off as well because I did kind of want to start to buy into this team this year, and it just fell apart. I just couldn't even watch them anymore. Um,
Good. Good. Good.
yeah.
Yeah, you don't. No.
And okay,
No.
whatever. Let's move on. I'm just getting pissed at these guys.
Yeah, let's move on.
AJ Green with 11 threes on the Bucks. We're from Milwaukee. You kind of gotta somewhat support him. I just like him just because I like Giannis and we're from Wisconsin. W's. I think that's the most in franchise history, or at least recently.
Yes.
Not.
Yes.
Is that the most
Yes, a
franchise history?
record.
Yeah,
He broke a record. Yeah.
yeah. Crazy. That's Derry Bird. I think after coming off injury, he kind of fell off, and he's kind of been back. Obviously, the game doesn't really matter. They're out of the playoffs. It doesn't matter too much now. But hey, it is good that
Yo, if he
we
takes that
got
jump,
that.
if he takes that jump, I'm starting to like the Bucks.
Hey, that is very possible. Although,
Dude, if he takes that jump,
yeah,
Ryan Rollins and him, and then I don't know, they trade Giannis. Holy
yeah,
crap! It is
it's
thundering like crazy.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it would be really good if he did. Although he is a bit old. He's 26, so there's not much
It's
room.
he can have that jump, bro.
He could definitely hit it. I
He
just
just
don't
got
know.
that jump.
Can he be the number two option? I don't know. But yeah. Still great. I like him a lot too. I think he needs. Hey, if you listen to me, Bucks or the goat Derry Bird, AJ Green, you're probably not going to watch this, but hey, keep the haircut, man. You need to be Larry Bird the
What?
second. As soon as you cut your haircut, I swear your people percentage went down. It went down, and I
Bro.
know you came back from injury. I'm pretty sure, but it just went down, and I think your hair's a little longer now. And then you dropped 11 threes, bro. Keep the long hair. It matches you. It's so goaded. And I swear you were dropping like four threes a night guaranteed when you had your long hair, and you're only taking threes, bro. Like I don't know. Like I want you on the team too. Yeah, and they also just fired Doc Rivers. That is such a big help. I don't
Yeah,
know why we got Doc Rivers. Hopefully, praying
because he had the
the
experience, bro.
the Knicks lose first round. I'm praying, and Mike Brown gets fired, and we pick up Mike Brown because the Knicks fired their last coach
Bro,
for making the conference
Thibodeau.
finals. Yeah, which
Yeah.
is crazy. I think when he was there for like 2 years, 3 years, something, and they fired him for making the conference finals is crazy. And if Mike Brown
Well,
doesn't do anything
I think it
better,
was.
then
I think he was
he
just
might get fired
playing.
too. He's
He
what?
was like not giving his players any rest time.
I mean, still they made the conference finals, man. Like we complaining. Like this is
Bro, then
time.
you get injured. Look at Derrick Rose.
You're
You
not.
know, you don't
I
want
mean, you're
another
not
you don't want
wrong,
another Derrick Rose situation.
but
Like
still,
Jalen Brunson played so much in the fucking in the playoffs last year,
yeah, they needed it.
and
That what?
what if he gets injured? What do you do then?
What if he doesn't? What if y'all
What do you do
lose?
then?
What if y'all lose? It's the
What,
playoffs. That's my eyes. Hey, in playoffs, you need to be ready to play for all 48 minutes in playoffs.
no,
As a number one option, you need to. That's what
every
I'm saying.
single game, every single
You
game.
need to be ready to. I'm not saying every single game, but you need to be ready to. Is what I'm saying.
But
Like at
but
least
he got like
four of the
no
games.
rest. Dog. That was like the biggest problem with Thibodeau in the next last year
Hey, all I'm saying
is
is
they
that if
were
this year they don't do nothing,
everyone was dude
it's
everyone was
not Thibodeau's
scared that
fault.
he was.
Is what I'm saying. Look, if they lose out first round, like I said, it's not Thibodeau's fault. I don't know why I said it like that. And I hope they fire Mike Brown so we can get him. I just want him. I always thought he was a good coach, even from Sacramento. They used to coach them when they were somewhat okay. I think they had Darren Fox that time too. And I hope we just get him. Because we need a new coach. So hopefully, someone who doesn't suck. Uh,
I don't know. I think we're just gonna be desperate again. We were desperate with Doc Rivers, bro.
we didn't have to fire our guy though. It didn't make any sense. Our guy wasn't even that bad before.
No,
We got
we were
a mid
desperate.
coach to like another
We were
mid
desperate.
coach, and arguably even worse coaches. I don't know.
But he had the experience, I guess.
Man, fuck the
One playoff,
experience.
one championship.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Oh, nice.
and
Like 10 years ago. Yeah, yeah,
and three one reverse comebacks.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
there's
But still, nice for the Bucks. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
All right, I
Next,
think we're done.
next,
Yeah, with team
that
segments. That went a lot longer than I
so
expected. But all right.
this whole thing's going so much longer than I expected.
Yeah. Yeah. This is why we had to try to make some time. But all right. See y'all in the next segment, which should be garbage time. Okay, and we are back into garbage time. I just wanted to say, the Cooper Flags game against the Spurs, although they did lose, it is on the she shot 13 of 15. Oh, not 13 of 15, 13 of 25. That would have been insane if it's 13 of 15. 13 of 25 from the field, 33 points against the Spurs. And Wemby did play. Wemby had a 40 points double double, if I'm not mistaken. Kind of expected from Wemby at this point, but kind of helps both of their
Yeah.
cases. Wemby had a good game. Flag has a good game. I guess this could have been also like game of the week, but not really. Which is kind of like a game, but still a great game from Cooper Flag on a team that's kind of losing. Ryan Neffard played pretty decently. 5 or 13, 13 points. Not awful, but not great. He's still a rookie still. Wemby 40, 40, 13, 5, and 2 blocks and 1 steal. Yeah, pretty good. Um, Cooper Flag really high potential. Like I got we'll talk about this later actually. Right after actually, but um
Okay.
really high like potential ceiling. Hopefully he can reach it. Um Especially against a really good Spurs team who actually was sure trying to win. Not too bad. I know you lost by 20, but hey, it's your team is meant to be losing right now, so it's okay. That's something I really kind of want to talk about a little bit, and then anything else you want to say about that at all, Aiden?
Uh,
Your mic cut out. I
Not
didn't hear.
really.
Okay, there you
Not
go.
really. It's
Yeah. And the next one, this one matters a little more. So I think like a week ago, maybe not even, maybe a couple days ago, there was a post I saw about the NBA on Friday, last Friday. I don't know if it's this past one or the one before that. Might have been this past one if I'm not mistaken, because I think would have had it, but I don't know. 168 players in the NBA sat out or missed the game due to injury or sickness. Mind you, there's only 400 players in the NBA, and you're telling me almost half of them sat out due to injury and sickness. I think that's a huge problem right now, and a
dude.
big reason
It's fucking crazy.
to reduce 65 games and also to reduce the season. That's just me,
Oh.
but yeah, um, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
I'm starting to I don't know, bro. Cause dude, dude, like when I was looking at, I was just looking at the Pacers, then I was looking at the Brooklyn Nets, then I was looking at the Warriors,
Yeah,
like 6 to 8 players injured or like a day to day, like,
yeah,
like holy, the Warriors have more injured players than the Pacers
yeah,
and the Nets,
yeah. Don't tell me about it. I
and
know. And
and
all of them
then
are
and
important players. It's not like it's our fucking bench. It's all our important
and the
guys.
Celtics.
Uh,
This bro, if you look at the Celtics, like their depth chart right now, like half of the players are just fucking just gone. They're just injured, dude. And it's insane. And I'm 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 starting to get it. Obviously knew beforehand. Injuries is bad, and it's getting worse. It's just a different time, but now it's bad.
yeah.
It's really bad.
And I definitely do know, like, you can say, like, probably 40 of those guys could just be for resting for the playoffs. Maybe not 40. That's a bit stretch. Maybe like 30 of them. But still almost 150 players. That would be like 140 players um, sitting out due to injury. Like, come on, man. Really? Like, that is such a badass number to be at. It should not ever pass 100. If over a third of your players are injured on the same night, that is beyond crazy. Like, I know we're at
It's
that time of the
fucking
season,
crazy.
but still, come on, man. And we're seeing players,
Ah,
top level players, get
mm,
injured, right? You lose money from
mm-hmm,
that, right? If y'all listen to
mm-hmm.
me, I'm talking as if the commissioner's watching this, but y'all lose money from that. When Luca's out, y'all lose fans who don't want to come watch the games. When AR-15's out, you don't lose fans. When can't think of his name right now.
Cool.
When Jokic is injured, you lose fans. When Cade Cunningham is injured, you lose fans to watch the games. That's a lot of money. You would rather have that than either shorten the season or get rid of your stupid ass rule and change it to something else. I'm all for having a stipulation you need to hit, but 65 is such a terrible number. Like, it's just at the cusp of like too
Mm-hmm.
much and not right. Like, it's not it just has to be lower. Even 60 games would be better, but that could also cause problems. I think we talked about this and last time. Um,
We're just gonna circle back.
yeah,
Yep.
exactly. So I just wouldn't want to talk about it, but still, it's just fucking crazy. Me and Aiden have thought of an idea for it, and it was 55 games, or was it 55? Oh, it was 50 games,
It's
and
50
then
games.
300 minutes after.
On top of that.
Yeah, on top of that, after you hit 55 games, which if you want to be awards, that is easy as hell to hit, right? And there should be a rule for major injury emergency, like, rule, where if you get like a blood clot like Wemby, and
Yeah.
or you like break a
Yeah.
leg or something,
Yeah.
and if the voters still vote you, you should still be able to get the award, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because if you're in 40 games, if people thought you were the defensive player of the year, and you get a blood clot and you just cannot do anything about it, I understand it's only half the year, right? But if the threshold is 50 games, and then the 300 minutes after, which would equate to about 10 games, 30 minutes played, 65. That's 65 right there. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Easier to cram in because it's just minutes, so it's easier to cram in. A little less management. Um, Not 55 games, 50 games. So it'd be 60 games, which is still close enough. Um,
And it's not even like awards. It's also all NBA.
yeah,
Like they're losing out on money.
yeah.
They are losing out on contract money.
Yeah, and that's
And
also where you really want teams to sit players out so that the players don't get money, because teams will start doing that with this rule now to save themselves money. You do know that, right? And then teams who have players who are good but not all NBA level will now have players who are all NBA level, making them have to pay more money. You're gonna
mm,
have pissed
yeah,
off owners.
yes, bro.
Oh, that was loud. That's my notification for Lanson's um flood warning, but whatever. Um, you have that means they're gonna have to pay players who don't deserve it, right? And they might be great players,
Yep,
but still, you're gonna have
yep.
pissed off coaches. And yeah, I know people are like, oh, well, you agreed to it before. That don't matter if we agreed to it before or the players association agreed to it. It can still be changed if we see like a problem as we're seeing now. It's just stupid. And now all these players are getting injured. Major players get injured, and if the playoffs happens and let's say other players get injured, man, nobody's trying to watch that. You lose so much money
Mhm.
if a star gets injured, and you're risking it
Mhm.
for what? For
Yeah.
what? You guys still earning enough money. You guys don't want to earn. You guys want to earn more money? Kill the WNBA, right? You're losing so much money there.
All
I
right.
know people are gonna get mad
All
at me
right.
for that,
We're
but
talking about
you
this
can't
all over
you
again.
can't complain about money, for like, oh, sure, in the games you're gonna lose more money if you are funding the fucking WNBA, completely, by the way, and they're all getting paid $1 million now, which is crazy. Um, but hey, W for the WNBA, but it's like it's the results of you're injuring your star players. How many players got injured last season? Tore Achilles, tore ACL in the playoffs after playing the entire season and trying to get and reach those numbers. And this year, how many players are we seeing? Luka, Jokic almost missing. Shea's almost missed it. Wemby almost missed it. Luka missed it. Can get appeal maybe. Uh, Cade missed it. Can't even appeal. I don't think, if I'm not mistaken. Um, he might be able to actually. Now he might be able to. I think he played 1 or 2 games, recently when he came back. But it's like we're having players rush back from injuries just to make these fucking this rule because they lose out on money and they lose out on these awards and they're just injuring
And
stuff
in
for what it's
turn, could cause even more injuries.
exactly, and it's cost you guys money inherently. I don't know if y'all seen this. Inherently, y'all lose money when like Luca don't play. Like it's just, and that's one of the biggest market teams out there. I don't know. It's annoying.
Yeah.
It pisses me off. I know we've said this in the past, but it's such a big thing that we need to make apparent, and that people need to kind of start thinking more about. Like I know, oh, back then, '82 and in like the '90s and '80s and the early 2000s, people
Mhm.
played all these games. Y'all game was not that advanced yet. Okay, all right, it's easy to play 82 games when you're not running down the fucking court in transition and taking a quick three and instantly getting back on defense. All right, y'all possessions were so much slower. I know y'all might have been more physical. Fine, you're not running and moving and pivoting and taking these quick shots and you're barely breaking 100 points a game. Whereas like the average now is like 115, 120 points a game for a regular ass game.
Yep. Yep.
And
Yep.
it's like
Yep.
you guys are missing out on like 10 to 20 shot opportunities or not shot opportunities, possessions a game, and that's a big difference. Um, I know y'all still play hard, but times have changed. I feel like this has to change too. I guess we'll see what happens in the off season because I think they said they'll talk more about the 65 game rule sometime soon. Although Adam Silver says he thinks it's working great, but I know a lot of people are pissed. And obviously when you make a rule, stand on it. But it's just a shitty rule. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, this garbage
Let me
time.
talk about this too much.
Yeah, this garbage time heat me up, man. It's fucking Magic. Yeah, me and you, man. Magic and this fucking the injury thing, Joe. That is
Yeah.
that is crazy. Yeah,
I don't want to be thinking about this right now.
yeah.
Same old stuff. Are we gonna do? Is there anything
Uh,
else? Or are we gonna
yes,
move on
yes.
to the?
We have the end of season awards.
Yeah. No.
And we'll move into that. Well, it's not a segment. We're just gonna go right into that. So, starting off, you want to go highest to lowest care, or do you want to go um the lowest to highest
We'll go
care?
lowest.
So
We'll
start
go
with the lowest.
lowest.
Okay. Um. So also, I'm just writing my answers down real quick. And okay. So lowest is Clutch Player of the Year. The award
Sweet
that someone
boy.
who doesn't really care. Um.
I think that's going to Shay.
Yeah. My answer would have been Anthony Edwards had he made the fucking cutoff,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
which is
Yep.
stupid as fuck. We obviously know it's fucking Anthony Edwards, and this is why this shit pissed me off. Because it's obviously Anthony Edwards. Like we knew Wemby was DPOY the first fucking 3 years he was in the league. Whatever. Yeah, it's Shea. That's not a surprise by anybody. It was Shea, easily Shea. Maybe you can say
hmm
Jokic. I think that's what the numbers on board guy said for was like 1 to 3. I think I think only Kenny might have said Jokic. I forgot who, but still Ishe. Nobody really cares about this
Yeah,
award that much,
interesting.
but it's still an award that is kind of somewhat meaningful compared to like All NBA third team, which I don't think they have. They might have that, but um, yeah. MIP. Who do you have? This one's gonna be interesting. I feel most player, improved
I
player.
know who you have. I have Keontae George.
Oh, that is very helpful. I think he definitely has been a huge jump this year from
Mm-hmm.
where he has been. But
Yeah.
obviously, as you know, mine is Nikhil Alexander Walker. 9 points to
Mm-hmm.
20 points is crazy. Um,
Let me. Okay.
that's
Here's
insane.
my thing with that. It's just he just has a bigger role. That's just.
But that is true.
And does that
But
mean he's really more improved?
even with a
I don't
bigger
think so.
role, you have to be able to fill that role, if that makes sense. As we've seen in the past, a lot of guys who have been given the bigger role,
But that's the thing. It's 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 like it's just like a political thing, and sometimes they don't want to risk, you know, giving that role to somebody, and it's just I think he's just found his place,
and he earned
and I
that
don't
role
think
though. I
he's
think like
but I don't think he's improved. You know, he's not most improved. I think he's just found something. You know, they just found
I don't
that he
know.
is just this player.
I don't know.
Like
I haven't watched too much of the Hawks, but I definitely when I have, it's like
his efficiency
he
jump
just looks
isn't
great.
his efficiency jump is not crazy. I think this is just kind of the player that he is,
I mean, I
and
think
he just found that bigger role.
even if his efficiency hasn't jumped too high or too much, I
I
feel like that
I think it's
is
the player who's improved the most.
I mean, yeah, that does make sense, but I still feel like you have to think of the context of where he was the before. Going into that bigger role would mean improving yourself to meet that role, right? Getting you can shoot 40%. You can shoot 50% from three if you only takes two shots, right? But when you start to get four, six, 8 shots, can you still shoot 50% from three? Probably not. And that's where when his bigger role comes in and he has to shoot like score the ball more and play make a little ball a little more. Can he do that? And that's where I feel like he's shown that he can do that. When he's given that role, when he's given more shots, can he score more? Obviously, you can score 50% from the field if you only shoot four shots. But can you do that on a 10, 15 top attempt rate? That's where I'm looking at Nikhil Alexander Walker and saying, um,
What?
like that
I mean,
he's
he's second.
been
You
into
know,
that.
so it's not crazy to me
Yeah,
because you
yeah,
have him
yeah,
first. So, but
yeah.
it's just I don't. I think he just found his role, and it's just he's not really taking that jump of it's just improvement. He's just been he's just been grinding his way out. Obviously, going from 9 to 20 points is crazy, but he's going from 10 games started last year to 70, 71, and it's obviously yes
But he did play
the
82
improvement.
games though. That's the thing.
Yeah, but he didn't. He started 10.
I know he started 10, but it's I don't know. It's I do see where you're coming from.
I mean, I get it from you as well. Is improving yourself to be in that role, but I think it's just the right team has found him that role that he and he's just all it is just a scorer. That's you know he doesn't really box scores wise. He doesn't really do anything else other than score.
I mean, that is fair. Um but
But I
it's
mean, look, that's I mean it's
yeah.
fair. If you have him first, I mean I completely get it.
Yeah. No, I like to say I understand Keontae too. For me, it was I look you forgot about Keontae. Um for a while.
And
I haven't been
it's
watching and
tough.
even on the podcast of number of the boards, they didn't even have Keontae George on their top three for MIP.
Who they have?
They had
Ryan
Jalen
Rollins.
Duran, uh, They did not
Okay.
have Ryan Reynolds, even though Ryan Reynolds, I think statistically is the best.
Reynolds.
Is not Ryan Reynolds,
Reynolds.
Ryan
The
Rollins,
actor.
Ryan Rollins. My bad. I don't know why I
What?
said that, but yeah, I think statistically, I think Ryan Reynolds, not Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Rollins, damn, is the statistically the MIP, but obviously that's not how things go always. Um, and also I think the biggest reason of why Keontae George for me is that like they're not winning games and they weren't really winning games, so they started to decide to tank right away. And I don't know if that was fully his fault, but they weren't
Yeah, I mean,
winning
you can't
games.
blame Planner for
I
that.
know you can't, but like Nikhil Alexander Walker is playing is doing amazing. He's shooting 46, 40, 90 right now, which is crazy. Um, and they're winning. They were on like a 15 game win streak or something. I don't know what it was. Not 15. It's something huge, and they pushed them into this. I think 6th seed currently. Um, let
Yeah.
me let me check real quick. Yeah, 6th seed. Uh, and that's where I think why people don't really have Keontae George up there because like, yeah, you can improve a lot, but if you're on like the second to third worst team in the league, it's kind of hard to have any award for you. Um, and I know it's not like a team award, but it's like it kind of plays into like, are you helping winning? Because after they traded Shea Young, everyone thought the Hawks were going to be horrible, and the Hawks
Hmm.
just blossomed, which was kind of crazy. Like him and Jalen Johnson have just been great. Um,
Yeah.
the other guys, shout out, Jalen Duren definitely makes sense. He really jumps offensively and defensively a lot for the Pistons. And I forgot who else they said improved. It wasn't Ryan. It wasn't Ryan Rollins. It was somebody else. But um, I guess it doesn't really matter for this because we're only doing a top one or maybe two. But still, I definitely think the shout for Keontae George is good. He definitely a breakout player. Definitely will probably be a star next year. We'll have to see. But on a losing team, that's pretty bad. I think that's probably why I wouldn't have him, and a lot of people don't
Wait,
have him either.
who's being a starter next year?
Keontae George. Keontae George.
Is he not a starter?
No, a star, not starter.
Oh, a star.
Yeah,
I thought he
yeah,
said starter.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know
Yeah.
about all star. We'll see, but a star. Also, quick note to us, my buddy. Bryson Sabal, debatably on a different team. Hopefully, I think will be even maybe on the same team. Will be a star next year as well. Kind of have a breakout year,
Who?
hopefully. Bryce Sensabaugh, he plays for the Jazz as well, and he's the guy who I think I told you had dropped like 35 points or 37 points or something. Or he had a really good game. Let me find him real quick. Where is he at? Bryce Sensabaugh. He's averaging 14, 3, and 2, and this is currently his third year. He's improved every year since.
Hmm.
And where is the game he dropped? Uh, he dropped 43 points against the Bulls um, this year. He dropped 40 points,
Jeez.
41 points against Minnesota um,
Oh my gosh,
last
he
month.
dropped 34 against OKC.
Yes, sir. 34 against OKC, 28 against Denver, recently as well. 29 against New York, 21 against Golden State, 26 against Phoenix, 24 against Toronto, um, 20 points against the Rockets, 28 against Portland, 26 against the Rockets again, um, 25 against Dallas, yeah, 43 against the Bulls, 26 against Charlotte. Yeah, like I said, I think he is the player who I'm gonna buy high on next year. Like how you bought high on Paulo Banquero, I a little less of a famous dude. I'm buying high
Okay.
on him to be a star next year. I'm not gonna lie, I hope he gets traded to Warriors. That makes no sense. But given the
What?
opportunity to take shots on the Warriors is what I feel like he needs, and he doesn't have, especially with Jalen not Jalen, oh, Jalen Johnson. Yeah, Jalen Johnson coming to the Jazz. Um, Forgot his last name for some reason. I think he'll
Wait,
have
what?
less. Not Jalen Johnson. Um,
Jay, what? Bro, what?
what's his name? Triple J. Um,
Jaron Jackson Jr.
oh, Jaron Jackson Jr. Yeah, my bad. Uh,
bro. What? I was
yeah,
like, what?
I was confused too.
James
It was Jalen
Johnson.
Johnson and Jaron Jackson. That's what messed me up. But yeah, Jaren Jackson. With Jaren Jackson being on the Jazz now, I think he's gonna get way less opportunities. And I feel like coming in a place like Golden State where you're allowed to shoot, where you're allowed to take those shots, like Jordan Poole, like AirPods. I think it'd be really good for
Golden
his development.
Pods.
I feel like it'd be really good for his development, especially with such like I think he's gonna be breakout just because he's going against all these great teams. 34 against OKC is crazy. I know they didn't really care because it's lower end of the season kind of games, but still crazy. 43 dropping 40 points as a third year player is great as well. Um, I think we talked about his game, or we mentioned we like looked at it back then, and I was like, this dude dropped 43. I gotta keep an eye on him. This is a random guy I thought, and it was Bryce Sensabaugh. Um, so yeah, that's who I got. Just picking him randomly
Okay.
to be my star next year, kind of. Kind of like how Derek
Okay.
thought Keontae was gonna be a star this year, and he was. But yeah.
All
Um,
right.
that MIP went on for a while. My bad,
Yeah.
y'all.
So what's next?
Uh,
What's the next
yeah.
award?
Rookie of the year. Uh, I'll let you go
All
first,
right.
or actually, I'll go first because y'all know mine. Con Knuffle. How what you got,
All
Aiden?
right. I is Cooper Flag.
All right, explain,
It's
explain.
Cooper Flag. Explain.
Yes,
Um.
or argue why Cooper Flag is the MVP, not MVP, Rookie of the Year.
Damn, bro. Imagine. But
That'd be
it's
crazy.
just. I think. I don't know, man. It's just. I think Cooper Flag. He. Well, one is just a good two-win player. You know, on both sides, and also it's just the the fucking the bombs that he just be dropping.
That is
The-
that is very true. He is an amazing player, and for me, I think his ceiling is so much higher. As I said, like 15 minutes ago, on the earlier segment, his ceiling is so much higher than I think Khan's is. But
Mhm. Yeah.
I just feel like to me this year Khan has just been better overall, not just the individual amazing games. And Crush Cooper has amazing game, breaking hella records, but so is Khan. Um, and it is tough. I think it's closer than people think. Um,
Yeah,
and
yeah, I
and
think it's
definitely
close.
Cooper Flag does play way more defense, which is also why I think he'll have a way better career. Debatably, not way better career, but a higher ceiling. But his numbers aren't great efficiency wise. He's great from two,
Well,
obviously, or field goal percentage is
I
forty
think
seven
I
percent.
think it's just that that it's just one is I think it's also it's just the team. This team's just garbage. But also two is just
I mean,
well,
fair.
he's the main he is the guy, you know.
Yeah,
And it is just hard. He's a rookie, and but also they had him playing fucking point guard.
yeah, but he kind of started to
It's
learn it after
rough.
a little bit. But
Well, yeah, exactly. So,
yeah,
but
he always
I
needed
think
that
he's
help.
still learning it. I think he's still learning it. But
Yeah, but
I
still,
think I think it's
49%
just
from three is pretty low.
I
I
think
know
it's
even
just
as
the
one dude.
output.
He's the what?
It's just the output that just the
Yeah,
output that he can give.
yeah.
Like he he has 11 games over 30 points. Is
That is that is pretty
that's
crazy. Um,
yes is and then yeah, but I don't know. I don't know. So you can go either way. It doesn't.
yeah,
You
it
know,
is.
if you say con, it doesn't matter to me. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, yeah. He does have 11 games. Khan has I think 6 games over 30. So it is like
He's five.
72. Is he a five? That's where I
He's
counted six.
five.
Um,
He's 29. That's that would be closest as six.
uh, Still, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's
But
just
he's he's more consistent with like 20.
yeah. That's where I feel like Khan's consistency is just so great that it's hard to not think about it. He's one of the most, if not the most efficient rookie we've ever seen in the NBA. I think of all time at this moment. If I'm looking at it, 47.5% from the field, almost a 50. 42.5% from three on um three to 3.5 to 8 attempts a game. Uh, or yeah, 3 pointers taken a game, and shooting 86.3% from the field. Um, on 18.5 points on a winning team, and he's played 81 games. So like him contributing to a winning team, I know obviously doesn't really work for rookie of the year because rookies are supposed to go to bad teams, but the fact he is impacting winning and doing it at such an efficient rate is where I think it's like that's such a big gap that I feel like Cooper Flag this year isn't hitting. I definitely think Cooper Flag is probably going to have a bigger potential eventually after this, but I think right now Khan is just doing better overall. As I said, the NBA, the numbers on board guys said this kind of good. It's like Carmelo Anthony and LeBron James all over again. To where the rookie of the year for them was just
Yeah,
I think Melo was on a better team, doing better, but LeBron had all the numbers, and that's I think what the situation kind of is currently. And I don't know, it is tough. It can go either way, pretty much. Um,
yeah,
so I'm not mad at it, but I just want it's just nice debate. Um, yeah. Let's get to the next one. We actually this is going way longer than I expected.
yeah,
Uh,
bro.
DPOY, we both obviously have
Honestly, it's one
Wemby.
B.
Um, Thankfully he made the minutes. I think after to hit 65, which oh my gosh, should not have been that hard. But because we know it was
Yeah,
him. Um, yeah. I hope this is first of many. Congrats, bro. I'm saying bro as if he's my friend. He knows who I am. He does not, but maybe one day. Um, yeah. Definitely DPOY. Hopefully it wins like 8 or 10. That'd be crazy. First ever. Um, yeah. Just stay healthy, man. MVP now. Do you want to hear mine first, or should we go yours?
we can hear yours. Go for it, man.
All right. You probably already know, but I got my boy Victor Wembanyama as the MVP. Currently playing out of his mind as a two-way player. Um, and it's like it's tough to not, in my eyes, to not include the defense. I know Shea statistically is also I think third in guards for defense, which is great as well. Um, but I just think Wemby is such a defensive monster, and still scores somewhat as well as Shea to edge him out. It's a 6 point difference, but Wemby gets more rebounds. I know obviously that's not um Shea's like strong suit or what he has to be doing, but I mean like Wemby's doing it. Like obviously Shea is having more assists
Yeah,
and Shea is a little more efficient, but it's tough. Because Wemby is just
a little more. He is
what?
very efficient.
Yeah,
Shay is
he's
very
only four
efficient.
percent more efficient than Wemby in
Yeah,
field goal percentage, which is a jump, but it's
well,
not like bro's averaging
that's
sixty
different.
percent like
That's
Jokic.
different.
Um, that's I would say is a big difference. But
But I don't know. It's
yeah, who
just
do you have before
I
we
would
go
say
on?
Shay. I would say have Shay.
That's what I expected. Yeah.
Yeah,
Why would you say yours? I
it's
said
just
my points.
well, he's just one super efficient. And two, he's also a good two-way player. And three is just you know Wemby has that that fear, obviously, that not gravity, but like I don't know, like that push, that force, that anti gravity. Just you
Yeah,
want to
what is that
stay
called?
away. I don't know.
Repulsion. That's what he has. He has repulsion to repel people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I think, I think, I think the gravity matters more. You know, as 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 amazing as Victor Wembanyama is on defense again. We're gonna say the same thing over and over again. I think offense matters more, and I think the offense, the fact that it flows through you, that you have so much gravity to you, that you are so efficient, you're so just amazing at what you do, that and that is just it just everything just runs through you. And I get it, you know. Wemby obviously he's on the same side on the or what same face on different side of the coin, some shit like that. I don't know. He's just is the exact same on the opposite side of on defense. You know, they both have um their effectiveness on either side of the ball, but I think offense matters more, and he is crazy efficient, and I think I don't know. I think Shea is just wins it. Obviously, if you say Wemby, that's fine. But I
Yeah,
think Shea just wins MVP.
it does make sense.
But
They are the number one seed. Shea is having an
yep.
incredible season as well. Shea's playing good defense while also being, I think, number two in scoring, only behind Luca, who is just all offense. Um,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of like, would you rather have 99 attack, 70 defense, or 70 attack and 99 defense? That's kind of what it is, and that's always going to be up in the air of who of it just depends on like kind of biases and what you value more. Um, but
We'll see in the playoffs.
yeah, I do think Wemby's defense is better than Shea's offense. They are very close,
Right.
but I think Wemby's defense outweighs it slightly. Um, every single year of his career, when he's on the court, his team is like 10 to 15 to 20 points better defensively. Whereas when Shea gets on the court, their offensive rating is only up by I think like two, three, four, five, if I'm not mistaken. Um, and like I said, it just barely edges it out to me, which is why I have him first, obviously. But it still can definitely be a toss up. I also think the records people are taking in, and they're probably going to vote Shea because they still did hold number one seed. Although I still think they cheated a little bit on some of those other games. To get it, where Shea had more free throws than the entire Detroit Pistons team without Cade, and they lost by like 3 points. That's some BS. I know everyone's like, well, he drives the most. That doesn't mean you get freaking 25 free throws, and the Pistons get zero. Pistons
Yeah.
had like I think we had like 22, and he had 25 alone, which it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, and
Look, I
that was
don't.
the one game they needed. I think let me look at the score right now, where they are behind by 2 games. They're behind by 2 games, but
As much as I don't like
yeah,
OKC and Shea, I just gotta see how I see.
yeah, I know, and that's kind of what
And
I try to do too. But
I
yeah,
hate that he's just that good.
yeah. The thing is, he can. I don't know. He doesn't. I don't know. People. It's not that he gets free throws. It's how he gets them, and
Yeah.
the way
Yeah.
he gets them.
Yeah.
When you see, to me, it's like his nonchalantness on interviews and his corny lines to some degree. Um, I have all the answers. I just need to have the test in front of me
My
or
whole
whatever.
life's consistent.
Yeah. And then on the court, you see all these faces he makes on these fouls and these dramatic
Okay,
eyes
man.
that's goofy,
That bro, like,
and then
he's
also
just expressive.
non-contact fouls. No, not even. Oh, you can't be expressive and nonchalant at the same time. That's not how that shit works. And then all these non-contact fouls that are called for him.
Okay, well,
That
bro, you're just hating on him now.
I'm not even hating on him.
Hopefully,
That
okay.
makes sense. As like a person, how are you gonna be expressive and also nonchalant, like as much as possible off the court? Like this makes no sense. It's not like he's like very expressive like happily either. he's chill, and then when he gets hit or something in a foul or he draws contact, then he gets expressive, which I don't
What?
know. But besides that,
What? What?
uh, besides
What?
that,
Okay.
that's exactly what it is. It's not like he's expressive during the game. He's only expressive during whenever he gets initiates contact. He never is like calling out or like yelling or like hey let's go or that during the
He just
game.
has an expressive. Well, I'm not talking about when he
Oh,
flops. I'm just saying his face. He just has an expressive face. That's all I'm
oh,
saying.
okay. I thought you
Like
meant he's
his
just an
eyes just
expressive
be popping
person,
out.
but I don't know.
No.
But even besides that, a lot of the no contact fouls and all that, it's just BS. And everyone's like, well, if it wasn't a foul, then just challenge it, dude. You can't challenge more than twice a game, or more than not twice, 3 times a game. You can't challenge every single call, right? It's like
Yeah.
that's what pisses me off the most. I feel like if
Yeah.
you get a challenge and you get it right, you should just get to keep it, so you're not scared to use it. And if the guy's going at the rim and purposely trying to draw fouls like every single possession, you can't challenge every fucking single possession, right? And if he's getting the calls too, it's like that's what pisses me off the most. And that's kind of what pissed me off about Denny Alvia is he relies so much on those free throws as well because he does drive a lot, but
Yes.
then
Yes. Yes.
like when that's
Mm-hmm.
all you rely on, it's like come on, man, like something's got to be done.
Yeah.
And I think my fix that I said was after you take 15 free throws, every foul on you, you only get one free throw. Um, because these motherfuckers out here foul being like crazy, it needs to be stopped. Um, because look, once you get if you get 15 free throws, first off, you're for sure foul baiting, or the other team is just purposely fouling you, which makes almost no sense in 99% of the situations. Um, and after
Yeah.
15, who is going to complain about that? After you get 15 free throws, you complain about not having more than 15 free throws. There's only like 10 guys who that really hurts, and that just would stop people from purposely foul baiting. Um, and then I know people are gonna be like, oh well, then you can never hit like 100 points, man. Fuck getting 100 points. Nobody's scoring 100 points pretty much. It shouldn't be. I don't know. This I'm going on a tangent. Um, Shea is great, but Shea would be more liked if he didn't do the things he did. Yeah, that's just
Yeah.
it for me. Um,
Are Are we gonna do
no,
Coach
no.
of the Year in six?
Oh,
Okay.
Coach of the Year and Six Man. I didn't think of that. Because I feel like that's a little deeper knowledge that might take a little longer. But screw it. Six Man of the Year, I got Keldon Johnson. A great contribution to the Spurs being number second seed.
Okay.
Just super great on the off the bench. Really helpful this year. That's who my six man is. Who do you got?
Jaime Jaquez.
That's understandable. That's very understandable.
He's averaging like 15
Um,
points
yep,
on the bench. Yeah.
that is pretty crazy. Um, I definitely
Well,
not.
yeah.
I'm not mad at it. Keldon's averaging 13 points. But yeah,
Yeah.
so both really bad at candidates. That's what the numbers and word guys said as well. I think they had who else did they have?
Did they have AJ Mitchell, Reed
Yep,
Shepherd?
AJ Mitchell was up there. AJ Mitchell definitely I would say is up there too. No,
Yeah.
not Reed Shepard. I'm gonna Reed Shepard be up there. Then they had Nas Reed. Nas Reed has been always a very solid off the bench player. He's always gonna be in that
Yeah.
conversation just because he only comes off the bench. He's just great off the bench. For the Wolves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach of the year.
Joe Mazzulla.
It's between for me. I don't know if he's just lucky, but Mitch Johnson, who I think coaches the Spurs, um, and uh,
Yeah.
what is it? Um, oh my God, I can't think of the name.
What?
Who coaches the Pistons? Is it JB Bickerstaff?
I have no idea.
Uh, yeah, JB Bickerstaff. That's what I thought it was. Okay, it was. He would also be there, and then I think those will be next in line. But I think I would have to agree with you. Joe Mazzulla is just a really great coach.
Bro,
We all
they
thought,
were supposed to be like an eighth seed this
yeah,
year.
Yeah, we had him on our prediction like low as hell.
Yeah, they were
That
supposed to
is
be back,
yeah, yeah,
and they're fucking tied up there. That is fucking
yeah.
crazy.
I don't know if they're just lucky for all the
Crazy.
talent, but yeah, goddamn.
Yeah, I don't know, but I also just love his personality. he's just he's just like fucking crazy. Like
I have
uh,
not seen him too much, so I do not know. But
he's just
fair.
like yeah, whatever. It's whatever.
Yeah.
Is that it? Is that all we
Um,
have?
I think that's all the major awards that we would probably give out. We could do first NBA All First Team, but
I don't
it's
want to fucking do
podcast.
that.
Yeah, podcast getting a bit long.
It's too long.
Yeah. But definitely shouts to the other ones, Mitch Johnson and Jay Bickerstaff. Um, Detroit Pistons, y'all number one
Charles Lee.
seed, great. Um, and Mitch Johnson is just number two seed Spurs, great as well. Nobody expected it really. Expected them to be good, but not this good. At this young as well. Um,
What about Charles Lee?
Charles Lee is good for the Hornets. Um, but I don't know if he can be in that conversation yet because they are the ninth seed. You know, I know that doesn't obviously include like records, but like you kind of have to take that into consideration. To where I don't know if I could have them up there with those three. Um, all those three have really number two seed, number one seed. Like though you can't really argue with that. Especially with all what they were expected to be. Um, Pistons not
You're
supposed to be this
right.
good. Spurs not supposed to be this good. Um, Celtics not supposed to be this good. All of them are this good. All of them have
But the Hornets aren't supposed to be this good.
You're not
You
wrong,
have them going all the way to the
yeah,
fucking
you're right. But they're
conference
the
finals.
ninth seed. You know, throughout the whole there's like the whole season matters. You know, and they were only really good the second half of the season, kind of like the Clippers, to be honest. And he's a great
Yeah.
coach. Don't get me wrong, I like him too. But it's like I don't know if I could just put him up there. But um, I think I'm missing one. Who am I missing? Um,
That's all I know.
um, oh my God, there's another one, and maybe that was all.
Nope,
Maybe
nope, don't matter. Don't
yeah.
matter. We're done here.
All right, y'all. This podcast went on for really fucking long.
How
Uh,
long has it been going?
2 hours and
Oh,
7 minutes right now. But hopefully y'all
oh
enjoyed.
god.
Um, this is I think going to be. I don't know what I was going with that sentence. But hopefully y'all.
What?
I don't know. Hopefully y'all. I was gonna say something, but it was completely incorrect. So yeah. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Much appreciated for y'all being here and listening to everyone who is listening. If you guys made it this far as well, comment down below or something. I don't know. I think that'll be it for tonight. Aiden?
Yeah. See ya.